Shalom, shalom. It's a little vlog. Um, what's the day right now, y'all? 1 second. It is Monday, November 20th. It's 8:41 p.m. And right now, I'm eating some banana pudding. Some banana pudding that I made. For the first time. And I just want to make this vlog just to say so. I'm thinking about the things that Jesus and or other Hebrew name would be Yeshua, but I'm thinking about the things he said in regards to those saints or those people that has an identity outside of what it is that ordinary men identify with. As ordinary men, we can identify with our traditions and status quo, popularity, fancy trinkets and whatnot, jewelry and things that are outwardly appealing. But what God has always expressed the utmost importance was the inward bling rather than the outward bling. And the inward authority rather than the outward authority. And he firstly recognized that it took yourself to be truly disciplined in inclined to reach a relationship, reach a certain point of your relationship with yourself through Christ, through the Spirit of truth, that you would actually be able to manifest all of the inward bling, the benefits of the inward bling rather than the outward bling. So, like this Christmas tree, a lot of people go around seeming to look very, very beautiful, ornamented, lighted up, making it seem as we are when we're not. Because inside of that interior or exterior, the interior is suffering, it's hollow, it's synthetic. So the ultimate way and the reason why I feel like Jesus had said, seek first thy kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all of these things that you need will be added on to you. I feel like the reason he expressed that sentiment was because he knew the importance of getting the kingdom within yourself first, before obtaining the things of the kingdom of this earth or this world, any plane. And that means just being able to I was just making a video. And that just means being able to see what it takes and what it builds and what you need within first in the spirit to fulfill your wholeness in yourself. Bye bye. Hello, what's up? Yeah, you good. Alright. Wait up. Continuing on. So where I left off at was the inward part of your being. It's what is the bling that truly matters the most, right? Not the outward. So the inward part, it shouldn't, in order to have a true bling, you shouldn't have certain things that would taint your bling or otherwise make it look messy, right? Just as you wouldn't, just as when you wear your clothes, you match them. Just as when you wear your jewelry, or if you have any jewelry, you match them. They look presentable. You don't have one that's broken. You don't have one that's, intact. You want to have it presentable, right? So whenever we're talking about the inward parts of you, we're also wanting it to be presentable, right? For not only men, or people in general, but yourself, so that you may feel like you're full in your whole self. So that means that if you have like certain things such as like a spirit of fear, say for instance, or you have an aggravative spirit, easily aggravated, maybe easily angered, or maybe you have a spirit of lust, or that you prone to continue doing things that is of the lustful of a lustful countenance or a lustful way. These things are things that you gotta work out of your inward man, or the inward bling, in order to have the good things that actually shows good character, good fruits of your of your being, the good bling, which is like things like patience, whereas you maybe had difficulties with having patience in the past, where there was waiting at a hospital or for a parking spot or anything else. Maybe it takes the spirit of patience that you need in order to replace the spirit of impatience. Maybe it's the spirit of love in order to replace the spirit of rage and anger and hatred that you maybe were passed down based off of your own experiences with hatred and lack of love. But these things are nonetheless very applicable when it comes to the inward bling. And when you have a life that is superficially built upon things that look the part and look good, but rather inside it's not fulfilling, then that's whenever we are living in a lie in vainly living. So remember that, like that tree, we can look the part, but inward we can feel void. Inward we can feel like we don't have. Inward we can feel the spirits of depression, the spirits of sadness, loneliness, spirits of desperation, spirits of feeling of you know of hate or envy or strife or any form of things that's ungodly, but that men generally turn to having because of the different hardships that they may have faced or the different people that they may have come in contact with in their life. Nonetheless, it's always important that we look within in order to find the bling of truth, not the superficial blings that's outside, because that will ultimately catapult or be a catalyst of what is to come into your life and be sustained through the inward bling that you have, because that inward bling is based off of integrity and not a faulty attitude or belief system. But this is it for the vlog. I hope y'all have a beautiful and blessed day, and that y'all would spread some joy and some love to those who are in need in these seasons. And remember that God is always your family. God is always your father, your mother, your daughter, your son. Everything that you need, He is within all of these things, and He's more than all of these things. God is everything. So if you just seek Him, you'll be able to have all of what you need, that inward bling, in order to get through this life and everything that you need and desire. The heart's content, the true heart's content in the long run. Because there's a lustful heart and then there's a true heart content. But y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.